We took a 4-hour train ride from Pamplona to León.
Got to León from Pamplona and we walked into the square. Our postal is right by the square, so take a look behind us. It's glorious.
This is our first night, so we'll just give you a quick peek around, but trust that we will give you a more detailed tour in a few days.
And you're our friends waiting for us.
Our friends Cristina and Diego guided us through the city center.
We happened to be in León during the town's yearly festival and caught some folk dancing along the way. But our destination was Elektra Comics, where Alice and Cristina would be doing a charla together. What a great store! They had an eclectic mix of comics, graphic novels, gifts, and collectibles. The store was celebrating its 25th birthday.
This comic book store was stocked with many of my favorites, including a large selection of Osamu Tezuka. The store belongs to León bandmate Alicia, mi tocaya, my namesake. Aside from owning this comic book store, she plays in a band with her sister Mila. They're called Mila and the Stoofas.
Y las bolsas, y entonces, bueno, pues estuvo eso en los años 70, en lo que fue el primer.
After the charla, there was late night drinks and food, of course. Then much needed sleep.
We happened to be in León during their patron saint festival, and one of the things that they do to celebrate it is they have this medieval fest, which we want to check out a little later. Hopefully.
And it's right behind us, and it's exactly where we're going. We're going to Casa Botines, which is another place designed by Gaudí, and it's behind us over there. You see it?
I see it. But I also want to check out the Middle Ages.
And the carampiñados over here, the like fresh roasted, caramelized.
Niña.
And
I don't know what he's saying. I don't know what he's saying, but he's got.
but it sounds good. He's got a commanding voice. Almendras.
This guy is making monedas. He's making coins. So he looks pretty burly. That's the
attraction here. If you want to see a burly guy make coins.
So I guess he uses that little. And here's the sacks of potatoes for making chips.
Seeing these medicinal plants, herbs, and seeds made us wonder how the Inquisition felt about this type of treatment.
La raíz del traidor was used for burns and skin ailments. It was prohibited by the Inquisition because when the root is soaked in a liquid, it turns blood red, which was believed to be an act of witchcraft. We got distracted by the medieval festival and didn't leave ourselves a lot of time for Casa Botines.
Casa Botines was a business with living quarters upstairs. It's got touches of the design elements that set Gaudí apart, but after seeing Sagrada Familia and the Casa Batlló, this place felt a little more restrained. While Alice was at rehearsal, I took a guided tour of some of León's off-the-beaten-path spots, led by Diego, a.k.a. Dogo, of the rock band Dogo y los Mercenarios, who were active in Seville in the late 1980s and early 1990s. Diego took me to see some of the ancient Roman ruins underlying modern-day León. Afterwards, we popped into a cool record store run by another musician with a great collection of rock records from all over Europe. Finally, we stopped into Mongogo, a garage rock and monster horror-themed Mexican restaurant that fans of the Cramps and 50s B-movies will flip for.
Oye Mike, cuéntale a nuestros amigos de Los Ángeles y de México DF cómo es vuestro local y vuestra comida que tú elaboras aquí y tu rock and roll también.
Bueno, abrimos hace 25 años, yo soy de Nueva York. Abrimos hace 25 años con la idea de quedarnos entre 3 y 5 años y después marchar. Pero el negocio iba creciendo y ahora ponemos música rock and roll, garaje, rockabilly, surf, punk y comida mexicana, nada auténtica, pero todo casera que la gente le encanta.
When traveling in Spain for any extended period of time, you're bound to see more than your share of Catholic cathedrals, as nearly every town and city has at least one notable and/or historic church. León is no exception. Alice and I have pretty much had our fill of churches by this point, but we've been assured that the Cathedral of Santa María de Regla is worth the cost of admission. Started in the 13th century at the site of ancient Roman baths and later a royal palace, this cathedral is considered one of the greatest Spanish Gothic works and is distinguished by having one of the largest collections of medieval stained glass windows in the world. These massive windows were an architectural marvel because at the time it was believed that the roof would cave in without extensive stone walls to support it. They weren't wrong because the building did begin collapsing almost immediately, requiring the addition of flying buttresses. From the sacred to the profane, we headed over to a rock club called Babylon to catch a couple of local punk bands and a special guest star.
We're at Babylon. We just watched Abismal play. Their show was awesome. It was really fun, really high energy. Everybody was dancing, and it was really great to see a punk band really own it up on stage. And I don't know what to say. Are you?
If you like this week's episode, give us a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when we upload again next Thursday.